And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-1 down. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now at the plate, Nathan Lucas. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And a foul ball. That's inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to third. Throw on to Freeman. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Singy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Hit in the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman. What do you got on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Justin Dean. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho settles under it. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Mookie Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's deep. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Freddie Freeman hits now. He's one of the many stars in this Dodger lineup. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is downstairs. Gausman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the righty deals. Outside corner, there's a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with one gone. The batter now. Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Freeman leads off first with one away. That's off the mark. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's an early 1-0 lead. Game 1 of the World Series.
Toronto, catcher,
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. High in the air, out to right. Pajes grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Fought off foul.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
At the plate, Ernie Clement. That one's in there, 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And delivers outside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is down low. 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting 8,
Tommy
second
Edman at the
baseman,
plate.
Tommy Edman.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Varsho pulls it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and you saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings through that.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
In the air, right side. Pajes gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone, and now 2-0. There's a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. One left for Toronto. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Justin Dean. Gausman back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fouled off left side. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Turns and fires the bats.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed. This one in the air. Gausman. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho after it. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. One left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike. That missed by a lot. Counts full, 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one hit to right. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro
And
Kirk.
next will be the cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Check
1 ball,
swing, no
2
appeal.
strikes. That's outside.
On the ground at first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays 0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Chavez and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez. Off the plate, ball one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a
Well, that's
fastball
off the
misses
plate.
outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. And that is the inning. Game 1 of
Leading
the
off
World
for the Blue
Series.
Jays,
And here
center
is
fielder,
Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Clement stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Blue Jays down a run. That misses, and it's 2-0. And that is out of play. Smoked on the ground to second. Edmonds slings to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison Barger.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Caught him looking for the K. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
Right through there for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero pulls that one down, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin Dean.
Here's a speed threat, Justin Dean. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and the count now even up. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Betts takes low.
1-0.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Varsho in position. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in
Leading off
L.A.,
for
all set for the
Toronto,
top of the
second
sixth.
baseman,
Now it's the
Isaiah
second
Kiner
baseman,
Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Yamamoto back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And fouled off.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres
Only 2 hits
Jimenez.
allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
No outs, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. No advance, good job behind the dish.
You hear people
Up
talk
next,
about letting
for
the
the
ball
Blue
travel
Jays,
so
the
often in terms of a
designated
hitting
hitter, George
approach, and that's a
Springer.
great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's George Springer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top half of the sixth.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1 now. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
No, he's
just
in
not
there.
able to square it up.
Yamamoto checks over to first, and he's back. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
bottom
the
of the 6th
Dodgers,
inning. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First offering, and it just misses. Freeman, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Freeman hits it in the air. Lucas makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Will
And now
Smith.
Will Smith, 0 for 2 in this one. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
The 0-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder,
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout,
Hernandez.
and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for Toronto,
Shane Bieber gets the ball now.
number 57.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking
Shane
for quality
Bieber.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball there. Smith leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground left side, 6, 4,
Out.
3 double
He's
play.
out.
And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting,
Man, that's
first
so
baseman,
frustrating.
Vladimir
You hit the ball
Guerrero.
hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Vladdy in the box again. Takes a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
1 ball, 1
Over
strike.
70% first pitch strikes.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. Bounce to third. Muncy. And Guerrero is set down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that
Now
doesn't mean
batting,
it's always going to be
catcher,
smooth. He
Alejandro
delivered a good
Kirk.
play right there.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1-2.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Right side. Pajes makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
Now
just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Hernandez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is down low. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Edman in the box now, no balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 86.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now it's Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Way out front for strike 2. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Manuel Barrero looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Ohtani getting cranked up as well. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. Slings it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right down to shoot. Strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Out to short. Bats up with it. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison.
So now a pinch hitter, Bo Bichette. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Left field, way back there. Hernandez ranging back. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braden Fisher.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Miles Straw now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajas. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So now the DH spot, Justin Dean. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Number 68 appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Betts. He's already homered in this game. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That's to third. Now a jump throw, and they get the out. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, Manuel Barrero.
Now
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Leading off
We'll see
for
if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's out.
Next offering down in the dirt. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air, right field. And it falls. And that puts the tying run on base.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
No outs. Runner at first. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Strike one.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Freeman to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting,
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner in the scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
First and second, no outs. And the batter is George Springer. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn
That's the ball.
on one swing.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here in the late stages of game one. That's off the mark, and the count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-1. That sound you hear is every writer in the press box smashing the delete button on their keyboards.
Talk about flipping the script, Boog. This story was set up for a different type of finish. Now, who knows how to win? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Manuel Barrero is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. With
the big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Way high. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Vladdy stands in now and watches strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 70, a lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And the next pitch is way outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Kerr in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First baseman,
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.